Not only is this a campground review, but it is also a little mini adventure.
This week we're in Chehalis, Washington, and we're at the Chehalis Thousand Trails. We lived here for 2 whole weeks.
We're gonna go outside, we're gonna get into something, we're gonna show you what we like. There are multiple little nature trails that you can jump on to get outside and enjoy this campground.
We're gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly, and whether or not we might come back. I don't know.
Okay, so we're just basically trying to figure out which way we want to start from to end up where we want to end up. We did run into a couple of guys the other day that told us that the map was a little up for interpretation. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to try to jump on down here and then go around and go up. So let's see where we go. While they try to figure out if the trail marker was a prank or just optimistic, let's talk campsites. This was our 3rd site, and yep, you heard that right. One was too narrow, one was too sloped, and finally, this one was just right. Goldilocks would be so proud. We even scored full hookups after being told there weren't any available. Moral of the story, smile nicely, ask twice, but fair warning, the sites are tight.
So the trails here aren't really marked very great, or let's be honest, they're not marked at all in some places. We hiked up what we thought was the first trail. It was just like a mowed path, and it ended up here. And this field is massive. This is on the back side of the H section, so we hadn't even been close to this area the entire time we were here.
This field, hidden gem. Acres of open space with a single fire pit and serious community bonfire vibes. Dogs, kids, chaos, whatever you got, this field can handle it. This is considered what they say on the map is Roy Rogers Field. There's a fire pit, this little pavilion, there's water, power. It's a nice little hidden spot away from everything. Wish we would have known about it sooner. It's about 5 minutes of a walk from the upper section. The campground itself is about 315 spots. This is just kind of tucked away in here.
Our next stop is going to be up near the front gate area. We're going to try to snap a few photos with our Thousand Trails flag for the kids so they can post it to the 100 days of camping. And if you're not on that, you should be, because it's actually pretty fun. And we actually camp for 100 days, so
why not?
We're having fun with it. So we're on our way to the front gate.
I think this is our trail, but it's a little sketchy, so wish me luck. Like Jeff said, that we would hold the map upside down. So if we're here, we would go that way to the front gate. I don't know.
I think it's that.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's roll with it.
All right, let's go.
I think
No trail markers. They're not really like beat down, mowed down trails on this side, so
Where's your sense of
hoping we're in the right location.
I said to go that way. They said, "Hi, how about we go that way?" I was right.
Sassafras. It's only a mile if you don't do it our way, which is backtrack and go different ways.
Let's walk a mile.
While they continue their quest to find the mythical front entrance, let's talk bathrooms. Can you believe this is the bathroom that they want us to use? Just kidding. They've got bathrooms scattered throughout the campground, and the good news? They've been upgraded. New floors, modern fixtures, bright lights, the works. And considering that 80% of the sites don't have sewers, these bathrooms matter a lot. Bonus points for recognizing that.
Hey, I'll tell you, if you're on a blackberry mission, this is the trail. This has got to be the secret spot. This entire trail, the whole time we've been on here. If you're like me and you're looking for that perfect blackberry, and you got that many, you got to find just the perfect one.
While Jeff snacks on blackberries and questions his life choices, check out this tree. No joke. It's got a beehive condo in the trunk. Thousands of bees doing bee business.
I didn't know what it said. I thought it said the big tree, but it says bee tree. You wanna know why? Look up here.
Honey dripping down the bark like nature's syrup fountain. It was mesmerizing and a little terrifying. There's literally thousands of bees in that tree. For real. No lie.
Honey coming all down this tree.
The explorers have made it to the main entrance. Woohoo! Always a good sign when the map doesn't lead them into bear country just for fun.
I'm going to tell you, I was a little bit concerned because when we first made our reservation, we were told that it was all primitive. So I was expecting Campground, like South Gertie or one of the others that had a gravel entrance, huge entrance when you come in. So not worried about pulling a big rig in here. This thing is massive. When you come up the hill here, it splits off into two separate areas, an entrance and an exit, so you're not worried about trying to squeeze past the other rig on the way in or out. The lower lodge is here, the mini golf is here, tennis courts, basketball courts, the lower pool, all of that stuff is down in this area here.
Jeff, would you like me to grab your ball?
Yeah.
I have 2 balls.
Dean got it.
I only need one.
Dean got it. I don't need to grab your ball. 18 holes of pure pine-shaded paradise. The mini golf course at Thousand Trails Chehalis is tucked right into the trees. Cool, quiet, and perfectly chill on a hot summer day. Dean and Gertie went full pro mode. We're talking windmill bank shots and celebrity dances. Not saying that we kept score, but one of us definitely lost to an 8-year-old. So we've crossed the road from the entrance and we're going to pick it up and head over and up. So allegedly we're gonna go up the backside to the upper lodge. So this should be fun. Let's go. As the crew machetes with a dull stick through blackberry bushes taller than our Puma travel trailer, let's pivot to something a little bit more refined, the lower lodge. The lower lodge is straight out of a mountain postcard. Warm wood everywhere, vaulted ceilings, and a bonus feature is the old school wood-burning stove radiating that perfect winter cabin heat. It's one of those rare campground spots where things actually slow down. People reading, sketching, sipping coffee without checking the time, quiet, calm, and surprisingly unplugged. Felt like a cozy cabin retreat for a family who works and schools on the road. And finding a spot like this is a total win. And the view? The lodge overlooks the main pool, currently closed for renovation, but you can already tell it's going to be stunning. Massive deck, tons of seating, this is going to be the summer hangout. Downstairs, game room! Nothing too fancy, but hey, air hockey and a couple of arcade games, that's enough to keep the kids entertained while you're drying off. Outside the lodge, tennis courts and racquetball courts, and by that we mean they used to be courts. Now they're more like archaeological sites. Nature 1, sports 0. We made it through the jungle, and we did not find a lion on our lion hunt. But we did make it to this building here, which looks like it is an old bunkhouse, maybe? As they stumble out of the briars and into the abandoned horse camp, let's take a second to wonder, why let a cool bunkhouse like this rot? It's got some serious Crystal Lake vibes, though. We must go. This isn't just any campground. This is where it all started. Chehalis, Washington is home to the very first Thousand Trails Campground, opened back in 1969. That's right, this crooked trail marker marks the birthplace of a nationwide camping movement. No app, no online reservations. Just you, your tent, and nature. Today, it's got modern hookups and all the amenities, but it still holds that original trailblazing spirit.
Stallion straightaway.
What? Well, first trail marker sign that we've seen so far is Stallion Straightaway. And it's not on the map.
Stallion.
What's that, sir?
Straight away.
What does that mean?
Yep, you gotta walk all the way back through Sticker Island.
Don't like Sticker Island.
Well, then you're gonna have to live at the playground.
Okay.
The trail that we just took brought us from what looked to be like an old horse camp area. It did have some RV parking and stuff out front, but it has not been used in some time. Brought us out to the tent camping area. The tent camping area is pretty cool. It's secluded way back in its own back kind of corner, tucked away in the forest. Every spot has its own little area in the woods. It's really cute. If you're tent camping, this is definitely a place that you should come because, man, it is tent camper's dream.
Now that they finally wrapped up the tent sites, which are honestly great if you don't mind the sound of squirrels judging you, let's hope they actually find the upper lodge. After hiking yet another no-name path, luckily it was bushwhacked, thank God, until we got to the part that wasn't. We made it up here to the upper lodge, so I think that my walk today is done.
I don't know about you, but that hike, not what I expected at all for the campground. A little primitive in some areas, but you know, that's all par for the course for us.
So we walked about 3/4 of a mile. We made it up to the top lodge. This is the upper lodge where the second pool is. This has the large community building. It has the laundry and the game room. It also has the basketball hoops and another playground for the kids. The upper lodge is where things go from cozy to next level. This place feels built for reunions, potlucks, birthday chaos, and every "we should totally host something" moment in between. Wide open spaces, tons of seating, full kitchen setup. If the lower lodge is your chill corner nook, this is your main event venue. We step out of the lodge door and boom, playground on the left, basketball on the right, and endless kid energy in every direction. The whole upper area is built for burning off s'mores and sibling squabbles. The court's got room to shoot hoops or run in circles pretending to be velociraptors. Ask us how we know. And that playground, it's been thoroughly tested by our in-house experts. The upper lodge pool, sleek, sunny, and surprisingly roomy. Not quite as big as the one down below, but it still holds its own. Plus, the patio's great for soaking up the quiet. Whether you're cannonballing in or chilling with a towel and a book, this one's got solid summer vibes.
At this campground, guys, they do something called rock hounding, or hounding, I think. It's where they hide the rocks around from Saturday and Sunday, and then you get to find them. And guess what? Oh, we found one. It says return to country store and get a piece of candy. So we're gonna go inside and find out what our reward is.
Well, alright, excellent. Okay. Now we trade. Alright, good choice. Have a good one.
Now this little store is a gold mine. The general store has just about everything you forgot to pack, plus a few things you didn't even know you needed. Campfire snacks, RV gear, emergency marshmallows, and a decent haul of souvenirs. There's even branded merch, so you can flex your campground street cred when you're back home. And if you're just here for the snacks, there's no judgment. We left here with a bag of gummy worms and zero regrets. Now let's talk laundry. The machines are clean, modern, and app operated. Very cool, but midweek they did jack the prices up and switch the payment system without a whisper. No signs and no heads up. Just surprise! Your wash is now $8. So yeah, we bailed, drove into town, did our loads for half the price, and picked up donuts while we waited. You win some, you save some, but if you're in a pinch or just too tired to move, they've got you covered. Just maybe check your bank balance first. I came up here just the other day. Right next to the laundry room is the rec center. It's a retro-fueled time capsule. Ping pong, foosball, basketball arcade, and an old-school Pac-Man machine that kept the kids, or you, busy while the laundry spins and spins until it's time to fold. Luckily, the rec center is free. No quarters or change machine required. However, you may need to check in at the general store for the foosball or air hockey equipment.
I really enjoyed my time here at Chehalis, and I really enjoyed the campground. And I know we've said this over and over again, but this place is absolutely huge.
I think it's a nice campground. I like the fact that it's so big. I like the fact that there's so much to do.
It didn't really have any negatives outside of when we first rolled in. The site that they put us in was too narrow of a spot for our camper, meaning that they didn't trim the top. And I saw that at a lot of campsites. Make sure you go to your site first, inspect it. That's going to be my pro tip here. Inspect your site before you go in. We were given 2 other sites, but both of them, when we looked at them, the canopy above it wouldn't allow us to pull the trailer in.
I absolutely think that the campground itself is gorgeous, and the fact that it's so centrally located to some of the hiking and nature events that we like to do is fantastic.
You are about 20 miles from town, so I would say that's probably my number one downfall. To go shopping, to get gas, to anything that you want to do, it's at least a 20 to 30 minute drive for you from here.
There is no Wi-Fi unless you're in one of the main buildings, and you're not going to be able to use your mobile network. You're going to need Starlink. And with the tree coverage, you're going to have to get creative with your Starlink. We've seen a lot of that around here too. So all in all, good campground if you just want to unplug and get away from the technology side of life. But if you have to work, it's probably not something you want to be at for a long period of time. I would say this is not the worst that we've stayed at, but the no connectivity has definitely made it not the best.
Our staff encounters here were super friendly, super nice. In fact, we had some school shipments sent here for Dean and Gertie. I don't know if it was just because it was school supplies, but it definitely came in handy and it definitely helped us out, and we certainly appreciate that. The
staff here has also been extremely nice. I have not had one ill encounter with any staff member that works here. I'm really glad that it's a part of the Thousand Trails network. To come to this side of the country and to get something this pretty and this large where you can stay and go hiking and do all that stuff is pretty fantastic. So
there's full hookup sites, there's primitive camping sites, there's just water sites, just water power sites. So depending on what you're looking for, they've got it covered. And they do not have a propane fill up here, so you've got to do that elsewhere. So keep that in mind too if you're traveling.
But I think this campground is a little like the South Jetty campground. It's one of those 1-2 week campgrounds at the most, just because the service here is so spotty. Now I know you're going to ask me, would I come back here again? Is this worth another trip? Yeah, I'd come back here again. I would come back here for a short stay. I'd come back here for a 1, maybe 2 week experience here.
So the only thing that I would suggest for this place is that it just needs a little TLC, a little trim around the edges in most of the campsites. Outside of that, everything here has been spectacular. And I know you're going to ask me too, would I come back here? I think definitely 2 thumbs up for me. I would most definitely come back here. Hey, if you enjoyed this review, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And as we always like to say,
I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake. Never stop exploring. And never stop dancing. I'm a pancake.